worthy, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks. They are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with their hearts' thanks. Be large in mirth anon. We'll drink a measure the table round.
There's blood upon my face. 'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better be without than he within. Is he dispatched?
Aye, my good lord, his throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Is he good that did the like for Cleonce?
Most royal Sir Cleonce escaped.
Then comes my fit again. Idyl's been perfect, as whole as the marble, as founded as the rock, as broad and general as the casing air, but now I'm cabined, cribbed, confined, bound in a saucy doubts and fears. Banquo,
Aye, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 tritted gashes on his head, the least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled, have nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the person. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
Sweet remembrance, sir. And now good digestion wait on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness sit.
Oh, here have we now our country's honor roofed. Were the graced person of a Banquo present, may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please your highness to grace us with your royal company.
Oh, the table's full.
Oh, here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. Post! What is it moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary, upon a thought he will again be well. If much you note him, you will offend him and extend his passions, feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you sent lending to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts, impostors to true fear, would well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, authorized by her granddam. Shame itself! Why do you make such faces?
Prithee, see there! Behold, look! Lo, how say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not speak to, if charnel houses and our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the maws of guys.
What? Quite unmanned, in folly!
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie, for shame!
Blood hath been shed ere now. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns and pushes from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, come, love and health to all, and then I'll sit down. Give me some wine. Fill full. Now I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here! To him and all we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties
and pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare! Approach thou like a rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros or the Hagen tiger. take any shape but that, and my firm nerves will never tremble, or be alive again, and dare me to the desert with thy sword. The trembling I inhabit then, protest me the baby of a girl. Heads, horrible shadow, unreal mockery. Why so, being gone, I am a man again. Pray you sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be, and overcome us like a summer's cloud without our special wonder? You make me strange even to the disposition I owe, and now I think that you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to you all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have by magpies and choughs and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning. Which is which?
How say you that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not a one of them but in his house I keep a servant feed. I will tomorrow, and at times I will to the weird sisters. More shall I speak, for now I am bent to know by the worst means the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood, stepped in so far, that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head, that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures, sleep.
Come, we'll to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear at one's hard use. We are yet but young indeed.
My former speeches have but hit your thoughts, which can interpret farther. Only this I say, things have been strangely born. For from broad words, and because he felt his presence at the tyrant's feast, I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell where he bestows himself?
Malcolm, son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds the due of birth, lives in the English court. Thither Macduff has gone to pray the English king upon his aid to wake Northumberland and warlike Seward. By the help of these, with God above, to ratify the word that we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, do faithful homage, receive free honors, all which we pine for now. Whose report hath so exasperated Macbeth that he prepares for some attempt at war.
Well, sent he to Macduff?
He did. And her an absolute sir, not I. The cloudy messenger turns his back and hums as who should say, "You will rue the time that clogs me with this answer."
And that might well advise Macduff to caution, to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel fly to the court of England and unfold his message ere he come, that a swift blessing may soon return to this our suffering country under a hand accursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Thrice the British cat has mewed.
Thrice and once the hedge pig whine. And your cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Toad, that in the cold stove days and night hath 31 sweltered venom sleeping got. Boil thou first in a charred pot.
Double, double toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fill it up a finny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulp of the rabbit, salt sea shark, root of hemlock, baked in the dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and slips of ewe, slivered into moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick and slab, add thereto a tiger's children, for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks!
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is't you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by that which you profess, howe'er you come to know it. Answer me to what I ask you. Speak.
Demand will answer.
Say if thou'dst rather hear it from our mouths, or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Pour in Sal's blood that hath eaten her 9 Sarah. Grease that sweating from the murderer's gibbet, throw into the flame!
Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought, hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth! Beware Macduff! Beware the thane of fight! Dismiss me! Enough!
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast taught my fear aright, but one word more.
He will not be commended! Here's another more powerful than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth!
And I 3 years I hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then big Macduff, what need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies and sleep in spite of thunder.
What is this?
that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion-mettled proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham wood to hide those vain hills shall come against him.
That will never be! Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix his earthbound root. Sweet old Macdod. Rebellious dead. Rise never to the wood of Burnham rise. In our high place to Macbeth shall live the lease of nature. Pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your arts can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down, thy crown does sear mine eyeballs. And my hair, thou art the gold round browed like the first, a third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? Another yet, a fourth. What? Will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet, a seventh, I'll see no more. And yet the eighth appears. Horrible sight. And now I see 'tis true, for the blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What? Is this so?
Aye, sir. All this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazingly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites and show the best of our delights, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand me accursed in the calendar. Come in without there.
What's your grace's will?
Soil the word, sisters.
No, my good lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trust them. But I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, who bring you word. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my good lord.
Time, thou anticipatest my dread exploits. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do ere this purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Gallo, bring me where they are.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom to leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion, and his titles in a place from whence himself All is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom where the flight so runs against all reason.
Dearest cause, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea, each way and move. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at their worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. Oh, my pretty cousin, blessings upon you.
Father he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I am so much a fool, should I stay longer? It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sira, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean. And so do they.
Poor bird. Thou'dst never fear the net, nor line, the pitfall, nor the gin.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father is not dead, for all you are saying.
Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
And you'll buy them to sell them again.
Thou speakst with all thy wit, and yet in faith would wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
And what is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
Be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And all must be hanged? Swear and lie?
Every one.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
Then the liars and swearers are fools, for they're liars and swearers enow to beat the honest men and hang them up.
Oh, no, God help thee, poor monkey. But how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If not, it would be a sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Oh, poor prattler. How thou talkst. What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest, you shag-haired villain! No, help! Somebody, help! Ah!
He has killed me, Mother!
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfall birthdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face, that it resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out like syllable of dole.
What I believe I'll wail, what no believe, and what I can redress, as I shall find the time to friend, I will. What you have spoke, it may be so, perchance. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry god.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge, but I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things foul would wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still look so.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance even there where I did find my doubts. Why in that rawness left you wife and child without leave-taking? I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
Bleed, bleed, poor country. Fare thee well, lord. I would not be the villain that thou thinkst for the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there would be hands uplifted in my right. And here from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. But, for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, or wear it on my sword, if my poor country shall have more vices than it had before, more supper, and more sundry ways than ever by him that shall succeed.
What should he be?
It is myself, I mean, whom I know all the particulars of vice so grafted that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow, and the poor state esteem him as a lamb, being compared with my confinement.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can come a devil more damned in evils to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, luxurious, avaricious, false, deceitful, sudden, malicious, smacking of every sin that has a name. But there's no bottom, none in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust. And my desire, all continent impediments would o'erbear that did oppose my will.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny, and it hath been the untimely emptying of the happy throne and fall of many kings. But do not fear to take upon you what is yours. You may convey your pleasures in a spacious plenty and yet seem cold. The time you may so hoodwink. We have willing dames enough. There cannot be that vulture in you to devour so many as will to greatness dedicate themselves, finding it so inclined.
With this there grows in my most ill-composed affection such a staunchless avarice that were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels and this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge quarrels unjust against the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice sticks deeper, grows with more pernicious root than summer seeming lust, and it hath been the sword of our slain kings. Yet do not fear. Scotland hath foisons to fill up your will of your mere own. All these are portable with other graces weighed.
I have none. The king becoming graces as justice, verity, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, patience, courage, fortitude. I have no relish of them, but abound in the division of each several crime, acting in many ways. Had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of concord into hell, uproar the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Scotland, Scotland.
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern, no, not to live! O nation miserable, with an untitled tyrant bloody sceptred, when shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Since that the truest issue of thy throne by his own interdiction stands accused, and does blaspheme his breed. Thy royal father was a most sainted king. The queen that bore thee oftener upon her knees than on her feet died every day she lived. Fare thee well. These evils thou repeatest upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. O my breast, thy hope ends here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruples and reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth, by many of these tricks, that sought to win me into his power, and modest wisdom plucks me from overcredulous haste. But God above deal between thee and me. For even now I put myself to thy direction and unspeak mine own detraction. Here abjure the taints and blames I laid upon myself for strangers to my nature. I am yet
unknown to woman. Never was forsworn, scarcely have coveted what was mine own, and no time broke my faith, when not betrayed the devil to his fellow, and delight